For today's trade of the day video, what I want to cover is just this afternoon sell-off that started just before the report or the FOMC minutes were released, and I want to just review what the market was looking like going into that, and then what went on. So let me back it up a bit, and we'll get started. Okay, you can see at this point that we had rallied up through the morning and into lunchtime. We'd had a 2-point correction. We had another 2.25, so essentially a 1-to-1 here, an alternate 1-to-1, and following what was a 3.5 double drive 1-to-1. And then we continued up to make a high equivalent to yesterday afternoon's high just near the close. But what I want to focus on here is at this moment in time we had come down 2 3/4 points, which was an overbalancing move of these prior corrections. You can see that our trend waves, this fast trend wave had rolled over to down, as well as the slow trend wave. So at this point we are coming into the 38.2 of the entire move and 61.8 of just this last leg, and we started to get a bit of a bounce. And so the sell that we were looking for there was on a 50 or a 61.8 back up, and I'll get those levels in there so you can see where that worked out to be. Okay, you can see here that the 50 and the 61.8 are, this is kind of between 61 and 61.25, so it was right there, and then the 61.8 obviously was at 61.5. So right here at this line, or very nearly at this line, was the 50 with the 61.8 a little higher. That was the initial sell level. The stop for that trade would have been just above the 61.8. I know that a couple of us in the room tried to cut it a little close with putting an entry at 61 and didn't get filled, but there was more opportunity here that we'll go through to catch this move if you didn't get if you tried to squeeze the last tick out of this entry, trying to get on board here. The break of this swing low right here was right near the report time, and that was a confirmation of this pattern sell right here. So selling a breakdown was a valid sell here as well. This faint line right here, that's just a trend line that I had drawn in there just for the sake of having it on the chart. It did kind of coincide with the break level there, and this was right at the FOMC minutes right here, by the way, as well. And I'll step it forward because this all occurred real fast. It was a real up and down affair in here. But let me step it forward even just a little further. The real sporadic and chop, I guess, up and down had calmed down by this time, and it was coming back up. It was coming up a little quick, but the 50 was right here by what I was considering the breakdown level at the overbalance swing low, and it was another sell right here for a continuation on this move, and this is where the market really got going then on the downside, as you'll see once I put it just a little bit further. Now there's a lot of stuff kind of crowding the bars in this picture, but the reason I have all this stuff turned on is because I just wanted to show that it did reverse from right there, and it moved down and into the morning low, which was the target, and it actually moved below the low here, and it had worked itself into a bit of a geometric level and had started a little bit of a bounce. It was a alternate 1-to-1 with a -7 3/4 from back here, and then it had come down in kind of a double drive, -5 1/4, -5 fashion. And then right here was where the small plane incident, where it crashed into that New York City apartment building or condo building happened. And you'll see what happened when as soon as that came out on the news wire. What it did is it sold down very rapidly, and then of course came right back. I had taken my profit down here at this low, but it's plausible that there were traders that were still holding in this trade that kind of got a gift right there if they took advantage of it while it was in front of them. But yeah, this coming into this low, it's kind of had the thought that it was going to rally into the close, and we had some people that were getting long down here for a rally into the close, and this sort of thing, will catch you out on that kind of thing, because nobody expects a plane to crash into a building. But that's it's the nature of the game. Unexpected things happen. And then if I just step it to the end here, you can see that it did in fact rally into the close then, like we had expected. This was the anomaly though. So anyway, that was kind of the trade of the day, I would have to say, and it was set up by the same rules that we follow every day, same kind of setups that we look at every day, and it was confirmed by the trend waves the entire way. So you can see how that following the rules and using our software tools, we can make low risk tries for decent profit, and we'll do it again tomorrow. So have a good one.